I'm Neil Tucker. This is Lil Neil. We're doing a special series called the DMV Living Legends. And tonight we got Stacy Robinson doing the interview with Nate Miller. Tune in. Thanks.
Hey, good evening world, good evening world. Welcome to the Huddle Show. Special thanks to Neil Tucker for letting me take over the set for today. I come in today with a special guest, Stacy Robinson, the DMV legend, OG in the game. Words can't express how much this guy has done for the DMV. I'm gonna let him really introduce himself. Here you go, the man himself, Stacy Robinson.
How you doing there, Coach Nate? Man, first of all, man, it's an honor for you guys even bring my name up to come on the show and help you guys out. I'd like to send a shout out to you, Nate Miller, Neil Tucker, and Glenn Gibson for having me on this show, man. This show like this is long overdue. There was no way in the world I'm gonna miss this show tonight. We're in the huddle. Let's move them.
All right, Stacy, let's break it down. Got a couple questions for you. First question is, what area do you grow up in?
I grew up in Peppermill Village out of Sea Pleasant.
So Peppermill, everybody know Peppermill, off Central Avenue, Hill Road, Shady Glen side?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Right. So when or how did you get started in the basketball?
I got started playing basketball when I was at the age of like 9 years old. My brother and my dad was a great player out of Charleston, West Virginia, and playing with the likes of Jerry Weston, Hot Rod Huntley. So I had to watch him play when I was a little boy. But my brother Steve Robinson, which is younger than me, always had to keep the ball in his hand. And I had to watch him, and as I got a little older and kept watching Steve, I picked up the ball myself and came pretty good at it.
Okay. So besides basketball, which I know is your first love, did you love like baseball, football? Was there any other sports that
I played football at Sugar Junior High School over there in Hillcrest Heights, Nate. I was the Randy Cunningham of the junior high school through for over 13,000 yards.
Stay. Y'all want to keep us at junior high school. So let's get that. You was good in basketball. You was okay in football, right?
I was Randy Cunningham, sir.
We're gonna go to the next question, man.
Okay, sir. All right, moving right along.
As far as in the DMV, how did it feel to be like a star in the DMV at that growing up in the 70s and back in the day?
Well, first of all, man, I really didn't know what it was like, being a star, hearing your name called and people looking up to you, everywhere you go playing this game. As I got older, I grabbed onto it. But Nate, man, I got to say this though, not doing the right things, man. I really let myself down and a lot of people down because they looked up to me, and just I didn't do the right things, man. But as I still go around there and being 60-something years old, I just appreciate guys still just saying, Stacy, you was a great player, and I just like to thank everybody for just remembering that. But man, it was an honor at one time because I was headed for stardom. I just made some bad choices. I didn't hurt nobody but myself.
Right. So, what was the climax? What point in your career in basketball did you say, man, I'm good, I'm at this level? What was your highest moment as far as you playing basketball?
Well, I always thought I was pretty good. Not to my own home, but when I came back from 5-star basketball camp in 1974, up at home from Hoseville, Pennsylvania, and I walked into one of the people's drugstores back then and seen my name in the Streets of Smith magazine as a Parade High School All-American. Right. That was the ultimate right there, because coming up as a kid, your goal is to make All-Met, play in the McDonald's Capital Classic, and make the high school All-American team. And making that Parade High School All-American, man, just put, that was the big dog of high school back then, the Parade All-American. Now I don't know if they still have it, but just seeing my name on that list, man, was really like the highlight of my career.
Alright, so let's go from a high. And when did the low? When did it hit the low for you?
Oh man, it's great that you asked that question, and for all you kids, young men out here that listen to this, you know, this is real talk right here. I have to tell y'all this. My low was the first time at Fremont Heights when I stuck that needle in my arm. You know, I was introduced to heroin,
Right.
and you know, I thought it was being slick. I thought it was being grown, and I thought that was the thing to do back then. But that was my low right there. When I started using narcotics in the 10th grade up at Fremont Heights High School, and I drugged for about 25 years, man. You know, playing basketball. Wasn't doing nothing but hurting myself. And that's my story, man. You know, for these kids, man, it's today, man, please stay away from them drugs.
Right.
Listen to your parents, do the right thing, man. Go to school and hit them books. And a lot of these kids, a lot of these guys that come on these shows, they don't really get clean and tell their real story to, you know, to this youth today. Man, you got to, when you come on shows like this in the Huddle and on that red cup, man, you got to come clean, you know, and that was my low, man. Putting that needle in my arm, man, in the 10th grade in 1973, man. I would never forget that. But today I'm clean and sober, and I don't mind sharing my story.
That's what we need you here for, Tate.
Yes, sir, and that's what I'm here for.
Let's go off topic for these questions real quick.
Okay.
I got a question from
Fly your plane, baby. Fly your plane.
Got a question from my man Daryl. Who was some of the other top guys during your time?
Man, hey, Daryl, how you doing, Daryl? Hey, man, that's a great question too, man. A lot of guys such as Penny Green out of Parkdale, Danny Cook out of Central High School, Archie Talley out of Central High School, Greg, Mr. G. Sanders, Lamont Reed out of Blainsburg, Anthony Cricket Williams, who should have made that all-metropolitan team my year in 1975, was left off that team, man. I thought these guys, you know, was very great ball players, and they don't get the accolades that they deserve, man. And it's about time that the DMV hear these guys' name. With you guys doing this show, The Huddle, you know, I'm gonna make it to my business to help you guys bring these former ball players on so they can drop their story to our youth too, man. But this boy Anthony Cricket Williams should have played in that Capital Classic with us. There's no hands down. And Jerome McDaniels, the great Jerome McDaniels, may he rest in peace, out of Fremont Heights, 3 times all-metropolitan, man, showed me the ropes, and my hat goes off to him as well.
Okay, I'm gonna take one more question. You started at Crossland.
Yes, sir.
What made you leave Crossland and end up going to Dublin?
No, sir. Nate, I started off at Fremont Heights.
Oh, you started at Fairmont?
Yeah, I started off at Fremont Heights,
Okay.
coming out of Thomas Pullen Junior High School, leading the ABC League in scoring as a 9th grader with like 33 points a game. So we played Blainsburg one game, and I just had like 34 against the Ratsville, and the coach.
So 34 as a freshman.
Yeah, 34 as a freshman, sir. As a 10th grader, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I was not bashful. Yeah, I put it in the bucket.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sir.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Sir.
was not bashful.
Okay, sir. I hear you, older Brian.
Okay. But look, my story is that, so we played Blainsburg one game at home, and he called the starting lineup out, and I didn't start. So I looked at my father, and my father said, man, take the uniform off, we out of here. So I transferred down to Crossland. I was supposed to be going to Crossland from the beginning, because that's where the busing was at. So everybody got bused to Crossland. So I went down to Crossland and teamed up with a guy named Ralph Ledbetter, Roy Ridgway, Ken Kelsom, and we ran on and ran through the county and went on to, we were the first team to go to Cofield House down at Crossland. We got our head punished, we got punished at the Cofield House, but I had 27. Ralph Ledbetter, big 6'5" kid from Largo that they don't really talk about, transferred with us down Crossland. Man, we rode his coattail to Cofield House, man. Then I got ineligible. I played in the All-Star game of Suitland. The game was for 12th graders. I was 11th grader. Every college coach in the nation was there. And the coach asked me, did I want to play? He said, you know you can't play, Stacy, because I said, Coach, I'm playing. And I got the MVP in that game. I had like 37, and it was a game of Suitland High School. And that ruled me ineligible when I transferred to Dunbar. I went to 3 different high schools, man.
But you was the man on all of them, though.
I'm not gonna say I really was the man because I don't want to toot my horn, but I was fair. I held my own. I moved them.
You moved them?
I moved them. You did.
All right, Stacy, I got you.
Yes, sir.
So
We in the huddle.
Let's get back to these questions, man. So, at what point in your life did you say enough was enough, or was it when you stuck that first needle?
Nah, the point in my life when I said it was enough, man. You know, Nate, man, I went to about 5 colleges, man. I was going all around the country, man, and I was playing basketball. And after basketball season was over, I would leave and transfer to another school, right?
Right.
And I was getting old, and I was saying, man, you know, I'm not really doing nothing. You know, I'm not going to class. All I'm doing is playing basketball. And then I had a child, and the drugs was really taking a toll on me, man. It was wearing me down, man. You know, as we speak right now, you know, I still got to get dental work because, you know, I just was neglecting my body. So, man, I just got tired of being sick and tired, man. I got tired of being tired, man. And I just said, man, enough is enough. I was about maybe 34 years old. I just completely just stopped playing basketball.
Can you still play? Can you still shoot? I heard you
I
can
still can shoot, Nate. I can't run from here to that couch right there, but I still can shoot, Nate. And I'd like to challenge you and Neil in the game of horse. So we go out back right now. I like my chance.
Can we do the show first, Stacy?
Yeah, we can do the show, but after the game, we can go right back. I like my chance.
Okay. They said Neil was a shooter.
I heard a whole lot about Neil, but they tell Neil can't shoot a water gun when it comes to me. Man.
I ain't gonna downplay my man on this show.
Yeah, I heard it was great. I'm not gonna downplay Neil, but he can't shoot a water gun. He got a nice 94 court in his backyard.
Hey, we gonna go live with that segment too.
Hey Neil, that's my man Neil, y'all. We in the huddle, baby.
Alright, so how do you feel about high school basketball right now in general?
You know, man, it's another question I'm glad you asked. Being a former ball player that played in the 70s, I'm not gonna come on this show, man, and say, man, I hear a lot of guys talking about the high school basketball ain't what it used to be, man. It's just a different time. The high school basketball is great. You one of the top coaches and one of the top programs up at Douglas. Y'all doing a fabulous job up there, man. The high school basketball in the DMV is great, and it's going to continue to be great as long as they have guys such as you, Coach Glick, Lou Wilson, Tony Massenberg, the boy Tremaine down Boyd, all the high school, Keith Stevens, you know, as long as they have guys like y'all, man, that's around these babies that's coming up and giving them the right information and doing the right thing, basketball will always be great in the DMV, man. I don't want to be a former ball player and say, man, these kids can't play. I'm not going to do that, man. It's just a different time. They might do things a little different than what we did. I know they're much taller and they're much stronger, you know what I'm saying? And I love going to watch these kids play, man.
So I know you be at the games, I know you checking here and there.
Yes, sir.
Who are some of the kids right now in high school that you think maybe like juniors, seniors, or seniors going to college that actually have a shot to maybe make it at the next level?
Well, I came up park the other day and watched the game. I like it's a kid that's Mike Powell got a couple of kids up Curl.
Okay.
You up Douglas, y'all got a little guard. The guy, the young man Jermaine down Boyd, he got some kids down there that can flat out shoot it. Wilson got a couple of kids. Potomac got a couple of. I mean, I don't really know their names, but I see a lot of talent. A lot of kids in this area that can still go D1, but you don't necessarily have to go D1. You know what I'm saying? Just as long as, man, you get a scholarship to school and get off these streets, man, that's the most important thing. You know what I'm saying? Don't use basketball, young men and women. Don't let basketball use y'all.
Stacy, we've been to a couple Georgetown games together.
Yes, sir.
I know you're like the biggest Georgetown fan I know.
Yes, sir.
How do you think Pat is doing, and what do you think Georgetown future is going forward?
I think Pat is doing a great job. John Thompson left him a great team to coach. And, you know, he's coming in from the NBA. You know, it's a lot of things he got to learn about the coaching game. But with his experience and the way that he played the game, he's going to pick it up well. They just beat Seton Hall last night. Omaha, Georgetown. Great job. Man, I think he's going to turn that program around. I'm glad that they kept it in the family and looking for some great things down there on that hill.
So you think Pat's going to be the long-term answer?
I think it'll be a long-term answer. He might still want to go to the NBA and get him a job, but as long as he's in Washington, D.C., we're going to go down there and support him.
I think we went to this question, but I'm going to piggyback on this question again.
Okay.
Who were some of the other names in the DMV that got overlooked, maybe in your time, maybe a little bit after you? Anybody that had a good high school career but didn't get the fair shot?
Man, like I said, man, this young man came out of park there named Penny Green with the University of South Florida. He was a monster, man. The boy could score from every place on the court, man. There wasn't nothing this guy couldn't do. He come out a year before me in 1974. The young man that went to Central named Danny Cook, about 6'5". This young man, he was a forward. Me and him played rec ball together, prep mill. Me and him, Ralph Ledbetter. We ran through the county, but man, it's so many guys, man, that you know, I can't call everybody's name. And guys, forgive me, man, if I can't call all you guys' names. You guys know who you are, but I'm gonna call a few of them. Like I say, Danny Cook, Penny Green, Cricket Williams, Greg Mr. G. Sanders, Leroy Stowe out of Suitland High School, a left-hander man that can flat out play and get up off the floor. But I'm gonna piggyback on this, man. You guys coming out of Central, you know, and you know, Central, man, has a lot of history over there. They had a kid over there, man, 2 kids over there by the name of Archie Talley and Mike Giles that played in the early 70s. And they beat Spingarn High School up there one night, one cold winter night, man. We couldn't get in the game. We was standing on top of the trash can looking in that big window that y'all had. I don't know why y'all gym is so small up there, man. I can't understand. I couldn't have went to Central for nothing, man.
Stacy,
I want
this. First of all, we can get more than 20.
Okay.
I went to Central. I didn't make Central.
But you know, there's a lot of alumni that come out of Central, man, and you guys, man, to say you and Nate and the guy named West, you guys, y'all put state titles up there in the Central Falcons, man. You know, that's great with y'all. Jimmy May out of Central High School, Bill Lewis out of Central High School, man. Andre Womack, may rest in peace. Man, you Central Falcons, man, are history in this county, man. But I couldn't have went there though. The school was too small for me. There was nowhere in the world I could hook class up there in that parking lot right there. I had to get away from Central, man. But great school though.
Are you sure, Stacy, it was a great school? You doing a lot of, now I'm talking about my high school, man.
I didn't really like Central.
Well, just say how you really
I like
think.
the players and the guys there. I didn't really like Central.
But you didn't know nothing about Central.
I hung up Central. My son's mom from the Central. I hung up Central. I just come bring her lunch money every day up there and get right away from there though.
Alright, so Stacy, what do you want people in the DMV to remember you for?
Man, this question right here, man, you know, man, see, a lot of cats in this area, man, and I'm keeping it real, y'all. Y'all can accept this if y'all. They talk about Stacy Robinson this, Stacy Robinson that, but see, Stacy Robinson is a real cat. See, Stacy Robinson come on this show and give his spiel to you guys and to these kids about me. You know, it's about what I did to mess my career up. I just want them to remember me, man, as being honest. He came on the show, man, and he didn't have to tell us about his drug life, but he wanted to share that so the kids in this county or in the DMV period would not end up like him. Playing this game right here, this game right here, this basketball. So see, when the air go out this basketball, they're gonna turn their back on y'all, right? And I'm just getting my first job, man, at 50-something years old down at Amtrak, and a lot of people, man, have counted me out. man, he ain't gonna make it, he ain't gonna do this, but I'm still there, y'all, and I'm still there because I'm a true to the game. And I just want everybody to remember me as being an honest dude. You know, they didn't come on in and hold no punches, man, and tell the story for these babies. Again, won't end up like me. And a lot of these cats, man, when they talk to this baby, they don't give them the real. All they give them is, man, I got a Mercedes-Benz, I live out in Potomac, Maryland. Man, I'm still catching the bus, catching the metro, I don't have a car or nothing. I got a beautiful wife, but man, I don't have none of that. You know, due to me making bad decisions. So young men and young women out here in the DMV, man, make the right decisions. Keep your circles short. Tell your mother and father at night and in the morning when you wake up, hey dad, hey mom, I love you. You know, it's a dog-eat-dog world out here in this jungle. It's a jungle out here. And get prepared for it. Get prepared for it, man. Do the right thing. Don't end up like Stacy Robinson.
Hey, I'm done with this. I'm gonna ask you a couple questions.
Come on, man. Shoot, fly your plane.
Who are some of the top 5 players out of the DMV?
Man, in my era, Agent Dandy. We all looked up to Agent Dandy because he's a Hall of Famer.
Right, gotcha,
And you know, and you know, man, Agent Dandy, you know, he talks to me now, but when I was coming up in high school, you know, I was kind of sort of like close to him. But when they found out I was doing the wrong thing, he sort of like got away from it. And I can't blame him because he was headed for stardom. Agent Dandy, Jerome McDaniels, may he rest in peace. Steve Higgins, out of Spring Island High School. Jerome McDaniels out of Fremont High School. Lamont Reed out of Bladesburg High School. Barry Frazier out of H.D. Woodson. Rob Gordon out of Kenilworth. Lil Don Glenn out of Anacostia. My brother Steve Robinson out of Crossland High School. Man, there's so many guys that I can name, man. Dwayne Nichols out of Fremont Heights, may he rest in peace. Him and Joe Gwynn. Rodney Prillman out of we done lost so many brothers. Rodney Prillman, Chris Giles out of Duval. Man, we done lost so many brothers in this county, man. And that these guys that they don't even talk about that played this game. And you guys, man, being the young guys that y'all are, man, y'all gonna get these kids history, man, in this county, man. They need to know these names, and I'm gonna do my damn, excuse my language, to help you guys, man, fly this plane and bring whoever y'all want on this show to drop their story, man, to these youth, man.
Alright, off topic, I got a question. Mike got a good question. If Len Bias didn't die, would he be Michael Jordan or better?
Man, look here, man. Coming from Washington, D.C., man. This boy Len Bias, man. We would never see nothing like this boy again. Man, if this boy don't have that accident like he had, man, he's gonna rewrite the record books in the NBA. Michael Jordan, man, never seen nothing like him in my life. But this boy Len Bias, man, they was neck to neck. Yeah, they was neck to neck, man. It wasn't nothing this young man couldn't do out of Columbia Park, man. You know, he was a gentleman and a scholar. Made him and his brother, Jay Bias, rest in peace. I didn't know him, but all the cats from down Columbia Park, man, y'all patting y'all game after this young man, Len Bias, man, and keep that thing going down in Columbia Park. Cause you know, a lot of you cats down there, man, really can play. Trenton Venable, Henry Hall, Troy Weaver, and you guys, man. Man, you guys can really play that. And Len Bias, man, hey man, when this boy had that accident, man, we really missed. We lost a good young man, man. This boy was magnificent, man. Good God Almighty, man. Whoa.
So he was definitely gonna be better than you.
Yeah, he was definitely gonna be better than me, but he could not shoot me though. Yeah, he could jump higher than me because he was 6'8", but he could not shoot me though. I don't think there's too many people that come through here that can really outshoot me, and we can go right out back right now. As soon as we finish in the race.
We got 3 more minutes.
Okay, got 3 more minutes. Okay.
I'm gonna take you to 6:30, right?
Nate got rain gear. We can play in the rain. Yeah, we can play in the rain.
let me shoot a couple names out to you.
Come on.
Kurt Smith.
Kurt Smith. Trouble. best little man come to Washington, D.C. in my eyes, man. I ain't seen nothing like him in the last 20-some years, man. Love him to death, man. Would do anything for you, man. I can call him right now, man. Tell him I need a ride to Frederick, Maryland, man. He'll come and give me a great man. Awesome on the 94.
Another guy we had on the show, Ricky Gomes.
Ricky Gomes, great young man doing things for the community. Ricky Gomes, your basketball game don't like how you play. You don't pass the ball at all. But you're great for the community. You're doing the electrical thing you put on was real great, man. You turned the city around, man. You brought the city back to life.
Hey, Stacy, I got a couple people on here trying to challenge you to a game of horse, man.
Who is that?
DJ
Tommy Styles, man.
Tommy Styles. Line up, meet me tomorrow, 7 o'clock in the morning, wherever you want to play at, buddy.
He wants you to start your own shooting camp, too. Can we do that, Stacy?
You know, Tom, I got the age on me now. I would love to do that, man. If you willing to help me do that, and you can be one of my, one of my partners, man. I really can't move no more, man. I got old arthritis kicking in, but man, that's a great idea, man. I wish I'd have done that when I was younger. man. I was going through so many changes, man. But man, great idea, man.
Henry Hall.
Oh my goodness. Man. He might have been the purest shooter to come through here in the last. Okay, we played in the 70s. After us, yeah, he's most definitely legit. Yeah, strong, could pull up 2 steps towards the half court. Now I played against Henry Hall down the Sugar Ray Leonard tournament, right? I didn't know who he was. I'm on my last leg, right? We played at the Sugar Ray Leonard tournament. So we played and I'm checking him, right? He built funny, right? He walked, he looked like this, he about this big. I'm like, man, I got him, man. So he coming down with the ball, and this little move y'all do, the good time, something whatever y'all do, I never seen that before, right? So I'm checking him, so he give me the little, and I jump up in the air. And man, he let the thing go from George Palmer Highway, they call it MLK now, right? Hit the bottom of the neck. I said, man, this can't be happening. So man, I'm Stacy Robinson. So I go back again. This time he tossed me over and give me something y'all call it hezo or something he do. And man, this time I fall down. So look, the coach, he looked at me, I say, Coach, time out. I say, Coach, look, man, I just popped a hamstring.
So you called the timeout?
Yeah, I didn't hurt nothing. I was getting off the floor because I was in the way. I was in his way, man. Hey man, this boy really embarrassed me down there, man.
So was that the turning point in Stacy Robinson, like when you said it was over there?
Yeah, when he give me that, not the drugs too, but when he give me that little guitar joint, whatever that was.
Okay, he gave you the hands up.
I don't know what y'all call the hands up. I thought it was the guitar, because it looked like he was playing a little banjo. I jumped up in his hand. I jumped up and look, yeah, special. Yeah, he go down in history. He's another guy that you guys need to have on this show so he can tell his spiel too, out of Parkdale.
Stacy, I want to say thank you, man, for coming on the Huddle Show. Definitely want to get more people out here. I'm going to stay in contact with you. You know how we do. Yeah. Basketball, work, family. That's my uncle, man.
Yes, sir.
Uncle Stacy is always there for me. I want to give a special shout out to Mike, Neil, the Huddle Show for letting me do the show today. Let me see if I get my man Neil back on here real quick, man.
Okay, I wanted to say, I just want to thank you guys once again. Let Neil say his speech first.
I got much to say. Thank you, bro.
Hey, Neil, man, you and Nate, man, and Glenn, man, I appreciate you guys for having me on. You guys are young brothers, man, out of this county. Hey, man, this show right here, man, I hope y'all jump the moon with this show, man. I really mean this, man. This thing is long overdue. You can see it in my eyes, real talk. And when I'm at my senior citizen home, in room 304, don't leave me in there playing checkers all day with Mr. Johnson and them, right? Come in and get me, man. All right?
Dress
me up.
I got
Dress
you.
me up. We in the Huddle, baby.
Welcome to the
First show. Welcome to the Huddle, y'all. Y'all
Yeah.
come and support these young men, man.
They said it's a show, bro. Everybody.
My man.
Hey.
Okay, baby.
Hey, Daryl, hope to have you back, man.
Coach Glick.
Talk to the man.
Lou
I
Wilson.
gotta get back, man. Lou Wilson.
Lou Wilson. Yeah, Coach Glick, Jermaine, all you guys,
My
man.
man,
Keep
Tyrone Massenberg.
Yeah,
Good looking, man.
Tyrone Massenberg.
We out of here.
Okay, babe.